Somebody has been caught red-handed. It's like Aquarius, Libra, Taurus. Maybe it's one of those signs, or maybe you're one of those signs, and there's somebody, some villain or somebody who did you dirty. They've been caught red-handed. It's given two people. It's given two people, but it could also be interpreted like one person did two things that they got caught red-handed for. I'm literally saying like a red hand, like a red glove. I'm seeing two of them, and I'm seeing them just scattered. So it's like it's very disorganized, the energy. It was almost like this person didn't see it coming, or they didn't think they'd get caught with something, but they got caught red-handed, and it has something to do with you. So like I said, they did you dirty. They did you dirty, one of these people or this person. Oh. They did you dirty in the dark. They did something in the dark. It's like they're watching you. Oh, they're watching every single thing that you do. They're watching every single thing you do. And if you're on social media, like now you might have a private account, but somehow this person is still able to see your stuff. So either they've got like a fake account and they somehow got into it, or is there an app? Is there an app that you can view people's private stuff, even if it's private? I mean, I don't know. I would have to research that myself. Like, I'm not really sure about that. I mean, there probably is. Or it's like, this person's watching you somehow. They're watching every single thing you do. All right? And they got caught red-handed, and now they're regret. So when I say they got caught red-handed, it's like somebody found out that they were the one attacking you, or they found out some truth about something that they did to you. This person seems like they're a spiritual person. They seem like they have some type of intuitive gift, or they work with somebody that has some type of intuitive gift. They could be a tarot reader, or they could be going to a tarot reader. They could, or they might just have developed, like they opened their third eye. Somebody found out. But it is also given like the authorities, but it is given like in a spiritual sense. Well, anyway, they've done some type of crime against you. So if it is like a spiritual crime, there's some type of like spiritual court case going on. Like there's some type of judgment going to be made against these people by God. Maybe you called judgment on them, and when I say you called the judgment on them, that doesn't mean that you judged them. It means that you like brought this, you like brought this to God's attention, or you were like, I mean, God already knows. Or there's like somebody else. There's like some spiritual team, or like a galactic team, some higher dimensional beings. There are like some type of like police energy. It is given like it's in a different dimension. So it's not really given like the police or the feds or like the here on the ground. This is given very, very like higher dimensional energy. So, all right, this person did you dirty. Okay, it's coming clear to me now. This person did you dirty, and they were doing it with spiritual energy, with subtle energy. So that means that they were doing some type of spell work on you, or some type of voodoo magic on you, or something. I better stop touching my finger. They were doing some type of magic on you. Like maybe they were a kitchen witch, or they were doing like like graveyard magic. They were doing some type of magic on you. And I see that you became aware of this. Like God made you aware that they were doing things on you. It wasn't a coincidence that you started to go through this series of bad luck. It was like all these things started to happen to you. And I see you are very intuitive. You're very in tune, but there was like the veil wasn't lifted for you. Or this person or these people, they worked very hard to put a veil there so that you could not see the truth. And in doing that, they also were messing with your relationship with God and your higher self. So I'm seeing like you had like a very, very like deep connection with God or your higher self, and then all of a sudden you started to question God, or you started to doubt things, and maybe you started to try to believe there wasn't a God, or you believed like God wasn't there for you. This because they were doing some type of magic to separate, disconnect you from God. It was like they were attacking your crown. They were attacking your crown and your upper energy fields, where your higher self is, your higher dimensional self, like the higher state of consciousness. And they were purposely attacking it, and they were putting some type of magic to prevent you from seeing the truth and from like connecting the dots. It's almost like they were trying to get you to like you know what I mean? Like they wanted you to like end things. Like they were really working against you. And why is this? Why did they have such a vendetta against you? Because of who you are. Because some type of magic you hold inside of you. You have some type of healing power. You have some type of like regenerative power. It's one of your gifts. And they were jealous and they were mad at you. Because they viewed you as better than them. And also because they're just salty MFs that do not love themselves, that have a lot of pain, and but their pain is not an excuse to do these things to anybody. So yeah, so they did all this stuff to you. It's like spiritual attacks, so many spiritual attacks, so much magic done on you. And it is given like they worked with several other people. So whether they were doing it in like a ritualistic fashion, or they hired somebody, you can apply that how it comes through your own intuition. But you see, like you were able to survive those attacks, and you were able to strengthen, like it affected you. And I see it affected you for a while, like over a year. But then it's like something clicked and you were like, no, I'm being attacked. Like, and like you were able to like reconnect with God, and it was like even stronger than ever. Okay. This connection, it was like you went astray and then you came back. And when you came back, that connection was like even more powerful and stronger, and your knowing and your ability to connect with God was stronger. Okay. It was like clearer to you. And these people, they eventually stopped doing what they were doing only because karma started to come at them. Things started to happen to them that scared them. So they stopped attacking you. But they didn't learn their lesson. They didn't learn their lesson, and God was giving them chances to like learn from this. To like make the right choices, to atone for it, to reconcile some of the stuff that they did, but they didn't. And they continued down some type of path. Not attacking you, watching you still, because they do. I feel like they like watch everything you do. They're keeping tabs on you. Like they're in competition with you. But there's no competition. Stop. You're gonna make me laugh. There's no competition. competition. Okay, because number one, you would never do the things that they did. So that just sets you aside. You're in a completely different class. You would never do those things. Even if you got angry and you were so angry that you wanted revenge, you wouldn't do it. You don't have it in you. Like, you just don't. Like, you know karma's real. You know God's real. You know the consequences to making choices like that are severe, and like you don't want to get your hands dirty. So that right there sets you aside. You would never do the things that they chose to do. No matter how much pain that you have inside of you, you would never do those things. You could defend yourself, but you could never intentionally attack somebody and intentionally try to sabotage somebody. That's the vibe I'm getting, okay? So if it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't, okay? But did that? Whatever. So now these people thought they were getting away with something, and they kind of like continued, maybe shifted gears a little bit, continued down, took a little bit of the focus off you in terms of trying to hurt you, but still have a focus and an awareness of you. But they thought like maybe they survived some type of karma, and they thought that's it, that's it. But nope, because now I'm seeing like spirit stepped in, and there's like some spiritual judgment against them. So not only did they have to deal with karma, because what you put out is what you get back, they had to deal with like some type of spiritual justice, like spiritual justice. And what I'm seeing is like they are being like, they're in some type of mental prison now. Because it's like spiritual jail. So it's like they're not allowed, they're not allowed to evolve anymore in this lifetime. So they gotta like work out, they gotta like live out that. I'm seeing they're fairly young people. They don't have to be. It's not given to me like they're old people, like older age-wise. Or maybe I'm just reading that they have very young souls, but it kind of doesn't feel like they have young souls. Maybe one of them does, but it kind of feels like these were like a little bit older soul people that got caught up in the fuckery here on earth and like fell from grace. It is given that they did kind of have a bigger purpose, and it's been snatched from them. Like God was like, yoink. You are not allowed to walk this path anymore, because they haven't learned their lesson, and whatever they did, like they were found guilty. And I'm seeing like God gave them a lot of time, years, maybe close to half a decade, years to try to reconcile this thing, and they just didn't. Oh, that was so dumb of them. Like they really like messed up. Because you see, in the end, like you healed from this stuff, or you are going to heal from it if you're still going through it, which I feel like this happened in the past. You're going to heal fully from it. You have this healing, regenerative gift. You have some type of healing energy inside of you, healing hands, very powerful healing energy inside of you. Like, and that has to do with, remember that message I put out about the high heart opening? That's where that healing energy is. It's like stored in there. It's like, it looks like a little crystal, or like a little sun, like a little orb of light that you have the power to like control and utilize in different ways. Like you're really tapped in. Like you're so tapped in. So there's been a judgment against these people, and they've been stripped. Big lessons. There you go. That they're not learning, clearly, because they've been stripped. They're going to have to like go in a new direction. And I almost see them going in a new direction, and I see them like with very loose morals. We know they have loose morals because of the things that they did. But even in going through this karma, it still didn't even teach them a lesson. And so, we have these things like these laws set up on earth, and these things like what you put out is what you receive back. And like there are just laws and how we can create and things like that, because the energy is like really dense here. And sometimes we think like, oh, it's fine, I'll just deal with the karma of it and I'll be good. But if you're not learning the lesson, it doesn't just stop there. Like God literally can strip you and put you and prevent you from being able to evolve in this life. And we will have to go back into like another incarnation and experience all this stuff, you know, all this adverse stuff that you did to others. You have to experience that yourself. Learn the lesson before you can get back on the soul evolution path. It's like God really wants that learning experience. God really wants all of like the aspects of self to really learn the lessons, like to clearly learn the lesson. So these are like narcissistic people. And again, if you're operating in a very low frequency and you have like a very low state of consciousness and you have very loose morals, it's like the probability that you're a narcissist is very high. Because you're not operating from an open heart space. Like those people don't operate from an open heart space. They're operating from like the mind, the ego mind. So they've been caught red-handed and they've been stopped and stripped, really stripped, and they're in some type of like spiritual jail, or some like their soul's not allowed to evolve. It's not funny. It's not funny, but it's like justice. You know what I mean? I just got this is very fitting. I just got this notification that somebody posted something about how, something about like, oh wait, I forgot. I didn't forget, but it was like something like life gets so much easier when you stop fighting the way that you feel. And so, I mean, we know this in this collective. I say it all the time. Like, in order to heal and ascend and raise your consciousness and to master yourself, you need to honor your emotions. Like, there's no picking and choosing. Like, judging your emotions is a low frequency. Your emotions were given to you for a reason, and they're all valid. It's what you do with those emotions. Do you deny them? Do you honor them? Do you express them in a healthy, safe way, or do you just like fly off the handle, you know? And these people they're still denying their emotions. They're still trying to act like they're in control, and they're not in control. Gosh. I mean, you're in control of your choices and like how you choose to respond to things. But like there's so much out of our control. It's like you really gotta learn to accept the things you can't control. And if you have emotions stuck inside of you, you can't control them. You gotta like accept them and honor them. That's the only way. That's the only way. And in doing that, you learn your lessons. Like you learn like, oh, you know, not gonna do that again. That didn't feel good, you know? Anyway, so I'm done with this message. I'm done with it. That's it. I'm done. I'm not talking about it anymore. They're not getting any more of my attention. So I'm going to leave it there, and just know that there's been some type of justice served on your behalf, and for the things that were done to you. And it is on a very spiritual level. You might not even see it here on the ground, because with these people, you know, if they're not learning their lessons, they're not showing, they're not displaying the adversity that they're going through, or the bad karma. It's like they know they're going through it. They know they've been stripped. They know they can't move forward. It's like they hit a wall, like they just can't go any further, no matter how hard they try. And that's because God was like, you know, like drop the hammer. Like it's like, you know, the gavel, like the decision is final. Like you should have like done what you were told to do when you were told to do it type energy. I don't know, but that's what sets you aside from them. And yeah, some type of justice. And God loves you so much. God is so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. You know, God is inside of you. God is in there. God is in everything. You know, that higher consciousness you are merged with. So, you know, you're one with God. And I see you have like a very direct communication with God. And it's not like you hear voices. It's like you have this knowing. You have this knowing, this feeling, this understanding. It's very deep and real with you. And, you know, that's why you got these very, very powerful gifts. Protect them. Protect yourself. Protect your energy. God is protecting you. And trust yourself, okay? God trusts you. And that right there is just such an honor, okay? Okay. I'm going to leave it there. I hope you have a beautiful day. I hope you have such a beautiful day. I hope this message resonated for you. And if it didn't, that's okay. It's not for you. And I'll catch you in the next video, okay? I'm going to go bake a cake because it's my son's birthday today. But I'm sure by the time that you see this, it won't be his birthday anymore. But I'm going to go bake a cake. And I love you. And I see you. I believe in you. And I'm so thankful for you. I'm like so thankful for you. I'm so grateful that you're here, and not just watching this video, but here on Earth, because we need you. We need you. You're so special. Okay? I love you. I'll talk to you soon. Okay? Be well. Make smart choices. Okay? I love you.